Out of the tree of life I just picked me a plum. You came along and everything started to hum. But still it's a real good bet, the best is yet to come. Best is yet to come, and babe.
The best is yet to come. You probably think that's Mr. Frank Sinatra, but it's actually Mr. Mark Randizzi. That's his music, and you'll be hearing that song and many others with Mark Randizzi. He'll be performing the Rockin' for Hunger on November 28th. That's a great song. And Mr. Mark Randizzi's here, along with Michelle Jones. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank
you, It's great to be here.
Thank you.
We're here for a good cause.
Absolutely.
It's a cause we need the money.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes, that's why we're hosting this segment, is to get the word out about a special event. Can you tell me about this event?
Well, yes, Rockin' for Hunger was started about 5 years ago in order to raise money and awareness and resources for food pantries in the Metro Detroit area. We started it because it was right after the recession, and a lot of them were experiencing more people that needed food with less people that could give. So we wanted to try a different kind of venue, and some of my friends, my great friends, joined with me, and we started Rockin' for Hunger. So we have an event on November 28th, Saturday after Thanksgiving, right here in Shelby Township at the Packard Proving Grounds, which is a really amazing historical site here in Shelby Township. And we're going to be raising money for holiday meals for veterans and other needy people in the community.
Excellent. And that Packard Proving Grounds, it's such an amazing place. There's a lot of history there. Why did you guys decide to pick that one, and is this the first time you've had it there?
It is. It's the first time we've had it there, and it's the first time we've had a Christmas event. So we're trying something different. But the Packard, I grew up in this area, and I never even knew all that went on at the Packard Proving Grounds. And it's a wonderful historical place. The house was an Albert Kahn designed home, and there's a mechanic's garage where we're going to have our event. But it's going to be very elegant and fun. But it's not a black tie event. We just tell people, just wear Christmas attire and come join us. There's a lot at the Packard Proving Grounds that people can learn about that if they come. There was a track there where people would where they would build the cars in Detroit at the Packard plant, and they would drive them here and test them and work on them there. And then during World War II, they needed a place to test the tanks. From the Warren Tank Plant, they would build tanks and drive them down Van Dyke and test them at the track, and they built a separate building where they worked on them, and they were a real force for World War II. So those are just a few things that have been really exciting history that I've learned about it.
And it's right here in Shelby Township.
Yeah.
So what does Rockin' have to do with hunger?
Well, it was a way for us to start something completely different, a different kind of fundraiser that would appeal to other people and have people come out. It's an event that gives back. So people can have a nice evening out and hear live music, which a lot of people don't have the experience of hearing and getting to experience all the great music that the Detroit area offers.
Absolutely, and that's where Mr. Mark Randizzi chimes in.
I guess that's where I come in.
Yes.
You're very
Yes.
No,
prevalent.
we're going to be we'll be in tuxes. It's not a black tie affair, but we're going to be in tuxes because it's appropriate for the kind of music that we're playing. You know, Sinatra, a big band. So we're going to be I'm going to be with the Motor City Horns. So it's the big band sound, nice staging and lighting. It's going to be very, very nice. And just for whatever it's worth, we travel all over the country. Sinatra's, he's a huge draw. People still love his music. And this sweet lady thought it'd be a nice combination, and I was more than happy to do it for this cause of helping the less fortunate. And so we travel all over the country, and here we're going to be right down the street here. My family lives here in Shelby. I used to live here for many, many years, so my heart's really kind of here, And I think people get to hear some beautiful music. The horns and piano, bass, drums, it's all live, and the singing live.
That's you. Yeah.
It's all that big band Sinatra music. We do a couple other things too, so to be able to just come here and give a little bit this time of year, to help the less fortunate. You know, I mean, people are hungry all year long, but I mean, this is the type of year, or this is the time of year where people seem to budget themselves to where they can give a little bit more. So we just want to see people show up, have a good time, and help those who are not as fortunate as we are.
And I bet it's nice, you know, you do travel all over the country, but now you're going to be back home and you're going to be helping out for a
I'm
good
here.
cause.
I'm home. You know,
Yeah.
It's good to be here. So.
And what other places have you performed at?
Well, we just got back last week from Scottsdale. Did a show out there. We're going out to to Nassau, at the Atlantis. We're leaving to go out there. We're going to be in Salt Lake City, Utah, and Florida, and then we play around here. We're going to be at Andiamo's in December. We have a nice show coming up there. So you know, you can maybe look at our website, but we really want people to come to this event on the 28th to help people. You know, we take it for granted, you know, sometimes how good we have it here, and that our refrigerators are full, and you know, you eat till you're full, and I think about all the less fortunate ones who are not who go to bed hungry. They're not as fortunate as we are. So it's really for a good cause.
Absolutely, very well put. And with Rockin' for Hunger, how much money have you raised?
Well, since we started, we've raised over $90,000. And so we've been able to give to large and small food pantries, Gleaners and Forgotten Harvest and Hope Center in Macomb. But also some smaller ones. You know, there are a lot of small food pantries and community centers and churches that are really just working very hard, you know, in the neighborhoods, helping the families that they help. So we want to spread it out and be able to provide for them too.
Yeah, Gleaners is very prevalent in Southeast Michigan.
It is.
It's huge. But there are also other smaller ones like churches that you'll be giving to? Okay. Very good.
We have three main groups that are going to be at the event that we're going to be honoring. We have the Vietnam Veterans Chapter 154 in Clinton Township has a food pantry, and for all veterans, and so they're going to be there that night, and we're going to honor their activities. There is also a Vets Returning Home, which is a transitional housing homeless place for veterans in Roseville. It's the only transitional housing in Macomb or Oakland County for veterans, and she's going to be there, Sandy Bauer, who runs that. We're going to honor her. And then Peacemakers International, which is in Detroit, which is off of Shane Street, doing remarkable work helping the people there.
Oh, that sounds really wonderful.
How can you say no to her?
I know.
Come on. Just look at the camera and ask people to come to show.
Oh,
How can you say
gotta
no
be
to
there.
this sweet,
Yes.
this sweet young lady?
Yes, you got to be there.
She's
Yes,
so
you
sincere.
gotta
I mean,
be there.
we're gonna have a lot of fun that night, but it's
Yes.
but
We
you
wanna
can't say no to her.
So
She
we
called me up and asked me to do this. I can't say no to her. She's
We're so
But
lucky to have Mark, really. And we want to pack the Packard. So
Pack
that's,
the pack.
yes, so that's our thing. So we can buy tickets for the next week.
Okay.
So we would like people to come.
And what else can guests expect that night?
Well, it's going to be a very amazing Christmas decor, and we have the Eisenhower Choir is going to be there. We thank Julie Holt from Eisenhower, who's going to bring a section of her choir. So at 6 o'clock when we start, her choir is going to be singing from 6 to 7 Christmas songs and Christmas favorites. You can tour around the facility and the adjoining space that I talked about that had the World War II emphasis. And we have a silent auction and some other items like that that people can purchase when they're there. And then at 7 o'clock, we're going to have dinner, which is catered by the Vintage House out of Fraser, which has got great food. And they are going to, and then at 8 o'clock, we'll just have a little thank you and honor our special guests that I just talked about. And then the night is turned over to this man, that great premiere entertainment by Mark and the Horns. And it's fun from then on out. Well, it's fun all night, but and we have a special wood dance floor we're installing, and it's going to be open for dancing and fun.
Very nice.
So it's all about. I mean, you know, the old days. That's what people used to do, and I'm surprised how the young people today, they don't really get a chance to hear good music, or even eat good food. Really, I mean, you know, it's a lost art. They're just used to the machines and the. I know I'm sounding like old school. I am old school,
Yeah,
you know.
that's okay.
But you know, they're so used to hearing the synthesizers and the computer music and canned music and the bop 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 wah wah wah. You know, to hear horns play live and drums, and it's young people are like, oh, no wonder my parents love this stuff.
Yeah.
No wonder my grandparents love this music. It's good, no matter what year it came out. It's like having a nice steak and lobster. It's like, oh, there's something more than just a hamburger in life, you know. So
It's timeless, really. That
Yeah.
music is very timeless.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
So-
And do you have CDs available that night?
we do have CDs,
Okay.
and some of the proceeds are going to go toward helping the Rockin' for Hunger. So that we'd be happy to. The CDs are $10,000. No, they're reasonable,
good
and you know the
cause.
money goes toward helping the less fortunate, like I said. Yeah, and you can go on my website if you'd like, markgrandisi.com, and see what we're playing. But yeah, it's going to be a great night.
Yeah.
It's right here in Shelby Township, right down the street.
Yeah.
And I've had people ask me a lot of times, you know, like I live here in Detroit, you know, and they're like, well, where do you live? They think we come in from Vegas. They think when they see us here, and it's like, I live right here. So it's kind of nice. I mean, I'd like to emphasize that people, they pay us to go all over the country, and we're going to be right here. So
Take
take
advantage of
advantage
it.
of that.
Great
you
local
know?
music.
Yeah. Local
By the way, you
music.
do such a nice job.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we watch you all
So
the time on Shelby TV.
Oh, thank you. I
You
appreciate
know,
that.
Channel 7 ain't got nothing on you, baby.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. But is there a way that do you have a website for Rockin' for Hunger?
We do. So it's Rockin, which is ROCKIN, and then the number 4, hunger.com. And you can buy tickets. And we would love to have as many people be there, because if we all just join together and do something together, we can really make a huge collective impact and make a difference for the community and veterans and the holidays and the food that they can have for the holidays.
Absolutely. And so people can get all that information online, like location and date?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do they get they take a tour too? Can they take a tour of the proving grounds?
Yes.
Some of the
first, yes.
old. Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Very good. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great event, and hopefully people come out and check it out.
Yeah, we'll see you out there.
Yeah.
Good. Can I add just a couple final comments?
Yes, please
I'd
do.
like to talk about the corporations that have really helped us, because I think it's really important that they are joining with us, and a lot of neighborhood ones. So I wrote it down so I don't forget, but Volkswagen and the Volkswagen employees, local employees, did a Jeans Day and donated a lot of money to us. Liberty Bank, which is out of Detroit, and they are the 3rd largest minority-owned bank in the nation. They're a contributor to us. And then locally, we have the Washington Elevator. People might know who that is. St. Peter Lutheran Church at 24 in Romeo Plank. Their military team has donated to us. Blue Water Trucking in Romeo. JS Controls in Clinton Township. AWE Incorporated, and Comerica Bank. So I wanted to just say that, you know, they understand the need, and they wanted to join with us. But most of all, we need regular people to come buy the tickets and enjoy the evening and help others. And bring peanut butter. We're collecting peanut butter, so people who buy tickets, we're asking them to bring jars of peanut butter, which are very helpful to food pantries because they last and they are very full of protein. So we're going to have a Christmas tree to put their peanut butter under.
Oh, that'll be great. Rockin' for Hunger.
Well, that'll do it. The
Yes.
peanut butter.
There you go.
That sealed it right there.
Done.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. We're so excited about Rockin' for Hunger to hear you perform and raise a lot of money for a good
Well, thank
cause.
you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.